Hello people, what is up? My name is MFTRZ and I am back. I'm just getting off a new fresh week from school. Hate freaking school. That's why I've been uploading that often. I kind of feel guilty about it, so I thought I'd just do a real fast introductory, like what's happening, what's an update, and kind of explain like where I'm at in the video game stages right now, like real fast. I'm back, and I think I know what my schedule is going to be as uploading video wise. I think I have it down. I'm doing like a private, like making it private. This is some Fallout New Vegas gameplay, by the way. And what I'm just doing is just killing everyone here. I'm just buying some stim packs all the dog making. I'm just having fun. Just don't even worry about it. But yeah, my basic idea was in this commentary just to update you guys and to update like what I'm thinking about gaming, because like right now I'm kind of moving more away towards gaming because well, here's the thing, like what I've found is that with every new major release and like every new trailer, that the other stuff seems less relevant. So like, okay, let's say so say COD and what's a good game? COD and Crysis released a trailer on the same day. No one's gonna be looking at I'm not sure what I was doing here, but no one's gonna be looking at the Crysis trailer because COD's coming out, and that's like the biggest game ever. And who would ever think, like, who would ever go, "Hey, I hate COD"? Well, a lot of people do, but I'm just saying. It's gonna have a huger effect. Like COD is gonna have a bigger effect on everything, and so it's just gonna affect a huge audience, and it's not gonna be like doing as well. So it's not gonna be supporting like the other games that are actually really good too with them as well. I feel like I'm rambling right now, but what I'm basically saying is that like COD and the huge releases that might not even be that good are overshadowing like the older games, the older good games. I think I die right here. Oh no, I don't. But they're just really overshadowing like everything else. Like think about it. I'm gonna just tell you a story real fast. Crysis, perfectly balanced game, or at least I don't know if I haven't played that much, but perfectly balanced, really fun, cool to use, like the weapons, and had cool ideas. What failed with it? I think the thing that failed with it was that it was at the same general time, like with COD. I'm not sure how many. It took that COD, Borderlands. No, not Borderlands. Battlefield and Halo came out. It came out, and so no one's gonna be focusing. They're gonna be either number one focusing on like Halo or COD, or they're gonna be like complaining about it, and they're not even gonna look at the good game that Crysis was. No one's and then it's not gonna get enough buzz, so all the regular players who want to play with their friends are gonna go switch over to COD because everyone gets it, because everyone knows that it's completely multiplayer enacted, and so many people are just doing that, and I'm just kind of worried about it right now because reconnect controller, but it seems like all the other games are getting overshadowed by it because they're not generating enough revenue for them to survive, because all these other games are going out, and usually that would be cool, that would be okay, I'd be okay down with that, as long as like a lot of other things as long as like it's able to play, and like maybe we could have good things like come out of it. But it's not. COD is completely broken right now, and Pereira, I'm thinking, is able to fix it, but we're not sure about that. And like right now, people aren't just sticking to what does best. So like we're sticking to the general first-person shooters, general action RPGs, anything. Like I guarantee you, when the new Fallout comes out, like when it drops and like another commercial comes out on that day, like for let's say a free-to-play game like Exteria or something, that's just the name off the top of my head. it's not even going to come close to the number of Fallout people, because they've generated so much hype with Fallout that a lot of people are just going to be like, oh my gosh, it's coming out. And they're not even going to get that many games sold, so they're probably going to go out of business. And it's just going to be like the same general first-person shooters, and we're going to be stuck in a rut of like the same COD brokenness. And this time we're not going to have Battlefield to rely on, because everyone's eventually going to go over to Battlefield. And and based on COD, I'm a little bit more centered towards COD than Battlefield. Number one, because Battlefield's smaller and they can handle like a lot of other stuff. But that's the only reason, because COD gets so much hate. But let's say everyone switches over to Battlefield. It's not going to be fun, because so many people have already switched over that everything's going to be exploited, blown up, and they're going to just find something that overshadows the game completely. Every game has it. Like, even in Fallout, they kind of label them, but every game has that game changer, that game destroyer, that's something that they can fix. And once they try and fix it, something else will become overpowered, because that's just the way games are designed. You can't have a negative without a positive. You can't have just like the same old. And that's why it's kind of frightening for new games to, like Borderlands or Infinity Ward, to travel outside of what they're actually doing. Because if they actually do travel outside of what they're doing, they're not going to sell as many copies, and they're probably not going to stay relevant. And that's kind of the sad thing about nowadays gaming. Like back in the old days, you could put out like a cool game, a lot of people would buy it, and that's how COD got started. And not many people are getting into it now, because you can't do it. I don't think you can't do it anymore, because you can't get into it. It's like YouTube. If you like miss some marks, you don't get enough time to like build yourself back up. And that's just kind of what's the sad part about like video games nowadays. You can't really expect everything to go out perfectly. Like they're like I feel like I'm just mumbling on. What I'm getting at basically is that we're gonna rely on 3 games. I'm getting at here. We're gonna stick to our Fallouts, our Battlefield, CODs, and Halos, and our Minecrafts. Yeah, and okay, there we go. And there's gonna be such a huge topic, like a whole bunch of people playing on there, that it's not even gonna be fun anymore. Like no one will play, and we don't have enough time to. And I don't think that we'll have like enough time to like get more games out, because no one will be wanting to take a risk. They're just going to be remaking what's not already broken, and it's just going to be the same old, and that's kind of where video games are headed right now, I think. This is just my opinion. I don't really have much more to say, because Borderlands just came out, and that's got me thinking. I haven't been playing it, but I've just kind of been seeing a lot of it. That's kind of my opinion on it. Leave a like rating in the comment section. Leave a like and comment in the comment section below, please. And if you could just hit that subscribe button up top, that'd be the nicest thing ever. And I'd probably give you a blowjob. No homo. Or all the homo you want. Okay, this has been Meteors, and I'm out.